most firms struggle with packaging up what they do, but it's really critical that you get this area of your business right. If you don't get this thing nailed down, you're constantly trying to explain and think up what you do and tell that to people, and I've got to be honest, it just gets tiring. It's just better to nail it once and for all. So where do people struggle? The first area is in just letting people know what they do. Now, I'm sure people have seen the generic sort of service package document that we've put out in our training workshops in the past. And if you haven't, you can click and download it in the written version of this blog if you're a subscriber. If you're not, get onto the website and become a subscriber. But you can download that, and it tells people what you do. And that's a good first step, because we just do so much for people. And the biggest mistake advisors make is they don't let people know all of these amazing things that they do. So that's the first thing that people can get right. The second thing though, because that's not enough, it's not nearly enough, we've got to go further. The second thing is going beneath the subtext of what people tell you, what clients tell you. It's not taking that at face value. It's a huge mistake to just listen to what clients say they want and then deliver it for them. All right, now I know that's going to sound like the height of arrogance, but it's not meant to be, so let me explain. Client comes in and says, look, I need some help with my pension. Good advisors just ignore that completely, not because they're trying to be smarty pants, but because they know it's not the real issue. Right? No one buys a pension, no one buys investments, everyone's looking for an outcome, a lifestyle outcome. But they don't say that to the client, they just start asking them questions that get the client to discover for themselves that probably rearranging their pensions is not the real issue. The real issue is probably, how much do I need? What assets do I have? And it won't just be my pension assets that will look after me in retirement. What stuff do I have that perhaps we could bring to bear to solve that issue? So good advisors listen for that subtext stuff, but then they get that into their packaging work. It'd be like going to the doctor and saying, mate, I don't feel good, can you prescribe me some pills? Now, a bad GP might actually do that. But a good doctor is going to ask you questions about, your lifestyle, your work, what other pressures you might be under, your eating habits, your drinking habits, all that sort of stuff, and then think about the symptoms that you're presenting before they make a recommendation or a prescription on what to do about it. And it may not be what you were thinking when you came in, because remember, they're the experts. So good advisors know all this stuff, do that in their meetings with clients, but not only that, they listen for these issues and they put that into their packaging. So a good example might be, instead of saying we do pensions, investments and insurance, in your packaging you might say, hey, we work out how much is enough, we look at all your assets to work out how you might achieve your longer term goals, and if you don't think you've got enough, then we show you how to fix all that. That would be a different package to a lot of the stuff that you see on most people's websites or in their offer. And then the final area is that when advisors do think about these first two issues, what do they do, and listening for the subtext, they then don't go and put it into something that is touchable, feelable, and looks great to reflect the quality of the offer they're making to people. And this is a design issue, you need some outside help for that. But you get those three things right, what happens? First of all, clients look at your stuff and think, lead me to the promised land. Finally, a firm that looks like they're doing something that I want, not just flogging financial products and investments. Secondly, you start to really believe in your offer, and that makes all the difference. When you believe in it, it changes the nature of all your conversations with clients, professional connections, family, friends, peers, whatever, and people start to know, and they start coming in their droves. So go and get your marketing team to give you a hand to pull all this together and just get this thing nailed once and for all.